Hello again. I have good news. Actually managed to find what was holding me back. You see, there was this one thing that I did not buy. This reinforcement that unlocks wooden supports, and with it various upgrades that are improving the attributes that I already had. So once I had that, everything just turned itself out fine. So I have all the savings. Let's grab all the upgrades now. Some imbuements. Okay, is this going to be a permanent thing? Just slowly giving effect levels? Or will it end with something? I do not know. Maybe we'll see. Still pretty far away from an unlock. But that's okay. I could get a new concept. We're gonna need to do one rotation of this. Oh, barely not enough, huh? Well. Now it's going to be enough. There we go. So what are we getting now? Study magic. Reduces wizardry cost. Why don't I already have? Ah, that's just the magic. Okay, that's different. Study auras. Or analyze essence. I don't have much that is aura based. And I actually got some stuff to improve aura power, so don't actually need all that many upgrades. But with essence, this would be nice. But again, still don't know if I'm gonna level alchemy. So you know what? Study magic it is. There we go. And now we just let it run. And return to this. One imbue organic. And we're grabbing Dark Thistle Druid. I already have made a little bit of it, but still, this one is kinda the slowest thing that I got. Which does in fact bring me to the newest problem that I'm currently having. I did realize somewhere along the way that I have been neglecting upgrading druidry. Because the way it currently works with the plots, whenever a plot finishes a recovery action, it's going to increase in size, which does in fact increase the resources that you gain from it, but only because it increases the length of the harvest action, which is good, but that also runs into the trouble of occupying my one agromancy slot, which I am not actually a fan of. So I'm actually going to have to grab another level of improved tools, just so I can grab one level of parallel agromancy, which in turn needs me to increase expert expansion. Did not really want to resort to this, but I suppose I have no choice. Overgrowth gives extra growth speed, which might be nice. But currently I am more limited by the harvest speed than anything else. And of course I'm gonna need a whole lot of ability advancements, which I only get from Artificer and Druid. So that's gonna be in the works for a while. Now let's grab a Dark Thistle Artificer that gives Mechanical Lubricant, extra generator speed, and Tinkering, extra tempered resources. We currently only have the one, so don't really need it. Where is it? Let's just grab one of each, so we know it's there. Next up is Sigil Crafting. That's another hex resource. So let's see. Takes a whole lot of essences and ironwood and ember and creates sigils. And it does not seem to have many special properties. Interesting. Well, you know what to do. It's only tempered and hexed. Probes of Construction does in fact help us with the tempered, so that is good. Which means we also get the curse here. And we're currently limited by our ironwood supply, from the looks of it. Well, okay. We start with the cursed emblems. And then one vilify. And then start it. Okay, I can work with this. Now what do we get? Learn Runic. Learn how to create Runic type artifacts. Ooh. Didn't I? Yep. I still have one available. But that takes a lot of skill cap. And there's Dimensional Crafting. Learn how to bind sigils to a vast amount of space, condensing the space into a dimensional core. That sounds pretty dope. Ooh, sigil casting. Improve wizardry with sigils. Nothing new in here. Dance concepts. That's quite a lot of psycap that we need. And nothing new. We can get another alchemy recipe, but I was kinda thinking I should hold off until I learn tempered, as I do not know what this one does. All it takes almost 1 trillion Dark Thistle, which is one of the things that I cannot speed up, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to gain a whole bunch of ironwood, you say? For that I'm gonna need one free slot. So let's do that. I'm gonna switch over to alchemy. By the way, I put dilated on both of these purify orbs, and they have been working like a charm. So you're eating control. And if I were to put druidry back up... Okay, I have enough in the tank. So while we wait, we just pop these. Because we're currently generating organic and occult essence at the same time. So we just keep that going. Learn runic. Let's see. I think I can get the skill cap here with the cube. So now all we need is more runes. Sigils rather? Well, okay then. In that case, we have that. We go back to Lumbergane. And wait for the Vilify. And maybe even put one construct here, just because it's free space and all that, you know? Alright. Gather some fruits. Oh, by the way, I do have some permanent relic fruits, which is also why I bought a level of archaeology, just so we get a little more XP out of them. So we got a continuous coconut, permanently gives extra duration and base fruit duration. So we eat this one. And we got another frugal fig. And it's not gonna be enough to level up. What does the level even mean? Or maybe these permanents only get upgraded when you upgrade the level. That would make sense. Yeah, okay, we're gonna need another one. But that's okay. I also started getting these scrolls. Have been distributing them here and there. So one scroll was speed. Extra develop speed, which does not actually matter all that much. It's more about the extra effect levels. I have advancement on the rapid gathering. Okay, this is 3 bonus levels. This is level 1. And this is level 2. Can I upgrade it? Looks like I can. Okay, so it just replaces the lower level one. Okay. Let's get some bonus levels. To something that doesn't already have it. Some Hydro Aura maybe? Okay, that's +6, 3 levels. And a scroll of speed on the rapid gathering. Makes it even faster. And maybe one dual alchemic command. bit of extra cap. Okay. Also got a Scroll of Excellence. Increases power scaling. I think I'm going to hold on to this one. Just for now, maybe. And you know what? It doesn't do me any good if I don't use these. So maybe toss this on the alchemic ability. Some more resources gained. Let's see. Would go from 810% to 818. Well, better than nothing, I suppose. Scroll of Learning cuts the cost in half. That is retroactive, right? Most of these costs tend to be that. So maybe I put this one on materials heavy, so I can upgrade it some more. Very nice. And I'm full on toxicity, so we're gonna wait a little bit. Okay, so I was about to harvest some ironwood. Which takes a whole lot of skill. Unless I bring down the druid level. That still works. And I suppose I just have, mostly because of the Amulet of Agility, little too much speed stat, so it's gonna harvest in a single second. And that's kinda true to all my trees. Well, that is good. The only problem with that is that I can no longer use the Emblem of Formation in the way that I liked using. Oh, no, wait. Building production. Okay, I was kind of under the impression that this only kicks in when you're actively gaining, and not just the base rate. Okay, I can in fact work with that in that case. So, what we're gonna do here? Everything is good. You know, I can upgrade the cloak again. And that would allow me to give one more stack on Roads of Construction for even more gains. Might as well, right? Haven't decided where to go in regards with the rest. And we also got a free level that we can just put wherever. So, cloaking up. Bam. Oh, wait. Yeah, gonna put it here, so it keeps track of it. Okay, now we start to vilify. And allow it to run a little bit, so we gain more curses. Okay, now we do this. Oh yeah. That is acceptable. And now we are limited by our amber capacity. is a good thing. Just keep our skill topped off. Very nice. Now we switch back to this. Use the other Vilify. Now get me some more. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot? Yeah, I forgot to switch this, so we could get even more hexes. Well, I will do it the next time. But actually, now that I'm here, let's get our Amber back. And to do that, we're gonna supercharge in a Tune Orb. Okay, everything is nice. I like to think I am using the resources that I have in an almost optimal way. Now let's see. Bam. Ain't she a beaut? We can put even more Ancient Transmute in here. That's nice. Now we need to return here. Get some control back. Perfect. And now how much am I generating here? Just a couple million. That's doable, I think. Doesn't drain too much. Okay. One more Ancient Transmute into here. And one more XP Elixir. Okay, now we're looking pretty fine. Let's see. If I were to stack another one of these... No, that only comes to +8. Well then, we're gonna leave it at that. Okay, here we go. Just gonna wait until the XP Elixir is brewed. And then we're gonna switch back again. In the meantime, we're gonna keep getting some more sigils. We're almost there. The current cap is the control, okay? But I don't want to use all of it. So we're gonna do it a different way. Okay, there it is. We go back to hexes. It's perfect. Or at least as good as I can make it with what I have. That's extra 15.1% resources. And with the extra quality, we only need 58.8k. That's even better. Fruit. Living lychee. Oh, and we also got some power pairs. Totally missed these. Permanent extra. Cantrip spell power, charm spell power, plant yield, and fruit power. Oh, probably should have started with this. If it actually influences the other relic fruits. Let's look at this. 0.8, 0.88, 0.96. If I were to eat one power pair. Nope. Does not seem to have anything that can be influenced here. Even though it says it totally should. Alright. Huh. Are these the only kinds of fruit? Or does it only list the ones that we know about? Anyway. We wait until the toxicity drops, so we can eat another one. And I should be making more trees. But that requires active participation. So instead of that, how about we set Mage Bloom on a slow burn. Like this. We're gonna crank it up again when we want it gone to free up some space. But for now, it offsets the drain that is currently going on. So it's all good. And the next power pair. Awesome. So we're okay over here. Just gonna need to wait for some more vilify. Yeah, if I were to start crafting with max stacks, that would actually completely deplete the control, which would in turn deactivate Enchant Hexed, so that is not a good idea. Maybe make some wooden supports while we wait. Okay, do I misunderstand something about crafting? I keep holding shift, because that's supposed to only buy 5 at a time. This is very definitely not 5. Maybe it has something to do with the magnitude, with the bulk crafting. Not sure. Okay, how about this? Oh yeah, we can make it work. And we already have enough of it. Most likely very far from dimensional crafting. But it is an option. Sigil crafting, maybe. Okay, so let's see. How about the cube? Yep, we can make it. Bam. Running glyph. Got. Very nice. Oh, what's this? Improved runes. Advances the ability to wield and use runes. Extra runic capacity. Oh, looks like runic artifacts have their very own kind of capacity. Interesting. Extra runic artifact power. Lunar effect levels. I do want this. I am probably committed fully to being a witch at this point. That still needs the recursed ability advancement. So what do I want more? Improved runes or improved tools? I think improved tools would have to be my answer. So we're probably gonna have to spam some attributes everywhere. We will look at that. Yep. Interesting. Oh, and we get a free runic artifact. That's nice. Just make sure we're not paying as much for it. Now let me see. Dimensional rune. Extra shaper artifact power and dimensional bonus levels. Interesting. And let's get another. Ooh, finally, some nice gloves. What do we get? Gloves of precision. That is grid-based. Interesting. Verdant gloves. Extra druid spell power. Stock restore speed and base natural resource rate. Well, so far there is only a single spell that I have that has stock. And that is Conjure Life. That makes me think that there are actually more somewhere in the game. I just haven't seen any. Interesting. And we also got the Ambiator, which technically we cannot even wield, because we don't meet the requirements. But I can change that. So, after a spell cast for 3 seconds gives extra aura generator and infusion power. Huh. That's interesting. And even if I don't gain any more artificer levels, I can just toss a free upgrade on the runic. No, that wasn't it. That was the improved runes, wasn't it? Where'd you go? Yep. It was the improved runes. Well, okay. Well, I think I'm going to get Ambiator anyway. Gloves of Precision is nice, but I'm only set up with the Attune Orb to fish for crits, with not much success actually. So Ambiator it is. Oh, and I can even get another if I just go all in on the Force Bark for a little bit. You know what? Sure, I can do that. Just need to switch around a little to make sure the cooldowns are going. Oh, extra output. Sure, why not? Now we crank this one back up. And buy one on Druidry level. That's gonna cut the speed in half. And that is the way. And I'm not currently gaining any hacks. So might as well just go back to this. That has a slightly lower drain on it. It's only refined organic. But that's okay, that can keep going. I still need to figure out a way to get alchemic scrolls by the trillions for this tempered. Got one free advancement here. Let's not treat it lightly. And we can keep buying stuff in here. Probably magic botany. No, even rapid gathering. Just drink one of these. And some transmute power. Because why not? And with metabolism. Good enough. Fruit again. And now we're gonna need more trees. Cannot actually do that at max level. There we go. I can work with this. And just eat one of these. Extra essence gained. I put this one on the quick slot just to see how fast it can make the alchemic scroll generation. Now back to this. Oh yeah. Little bit of upgrades here and there. good enough. Now we just wait a little. Get some force trees. They're gonna be done in 2 minutes. Yeah, I am cutting trees exceptionally fast. You know, at this point I could just keep using peel bark. Because if I am right, after every recovery, the plot would keep growing. Whereas if you cut down the tree, you do get some basic wood, but the plot itself doesn't grow. Well, either way. Okay. That's more like it. Okay. Why did we stop? No verdant. Okay. Very good. Now we wait. Forgot to get more skill. Dang it. Okay, I need 2 orb advancement. No, just 1. For expert expansion. We are getting there. Turn this one into trees. Oh. Well, damn. Force makes you hungry, huh? That's more like it. Okay. We wait for the other one to grow. And then we see if we can maybe get these 482 trillion. Haven't actually harvested forest trees in a while. Okay, that's gonna be about 1 trillion. If we do it like that. Just top everything off. Good enough. Okay, so if we go for the lumber loadout and then go with the energetic. What if I don't harvest, but instead peel the bark so I can keep doing it every 3 minutes? And then we go with craft lighting for extra energetic resource gained and psychic blasts for more of the base. Let's see how much that would be. was unexpected. Okay. So we're harvesting about 10 trillion in a second. That's rather doable. We just need to keep doing this. Okay. Not quite ideal, but we can work with this. Okay, maybe in the meantime, some dark thistle. Good enough. Yeah, we just play around with it like this. Okay, we have all of this. Okay. It's not pretty, but it works. And now I believe it is another one of those times when all we got to do is wait for resources to gather. So I'm going to stop it here and get back to you once I got some more of everything. Maybe after we get to dimensional crafting. This dimensional core should push everything quite considerably. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.